All right, everybody, welcome back to Two Guys, One Moop. I am one half of the two fuckos. What the fuck? Oh, Brando Comics. Yeah, it'd be nice.
I forgot who the fuck I was.
And
And
with
I am
me
El
today,
Fuzzo.
yeah. All right, we get that out of the way. We got that. All right, that was an excellent intro. Good job.
Okay. Real quick, I got some shit. I don't know. Yes, I don't know who this is from. Because all I was told by the person that sent said box to me was, this is a gift for you. I will not tell you who it's from. You have to open it on the pod. And I said, rock on. So I'm going to go ahead and knock this out real quick.
Sent it to you.
You sent it to me.
That's right, but it's from somebody else.
Right. I
Do
don't
me
know
a favor.
Yes.
I dropped a note in there, but I want you to see before you look at the note if you can figure out who it's from.
Okay.
They left a calling card.
They left a calling card. Okay, so grab said thing first.
I taped a note to it, but
okay.
See if you know who it's from. It's from a listener, I'll give you that much.
It's from a listener? Okay, hold on. I want to make sure that I didn't lose the note pulling it out. Okay. It's from a listener. All right. I am...
do some flippies.
Do some flippies?
After you... Oh, I forgot. I packaged it really well. Never mind.
You always package really well. And see, you... But you got me because you used orange fucking bubble wrap, so I can't see through it.
Oh, you're gonna be doing a lot of cutting with this one.
Oh, son of a bitch!
That I did intentionally because I remembered our last unboxing that you were all flustered with
tape. Fucking tape. There's so much. All right. Righty. Holy fuck, man.
You're welcome.
Okay, now we got more to cut.
Maybe.
Son of a bitch.
Maybe.
No, there's more to cut.
Welcome to the struggle bus, boys and girls.
Oh my god, every fucking time. Anybody ever sends me shit? Oh, okay, and it's in another fucking package.
Yes, it is. That is how I received it, though. Okay.
So this was mailed to you from somebody that's a listener.
Yes, let's see if you can figure out who it is. Might have been mailed, might have been handed to me. I don't know. Let's see. Flip it around, take a look at it. Don't open it yet and see.
Okay.
Don't read the note yet.
Okay.
Can you tell who it's from yet?
Okay.
There's a big hit right there.
I do have an idea who this is from.
Let's see it. Come on. What's the hint?
Okay. I'm going to flip the note.
Oh, what's that?
There is the note. So there's only one person that I would consider supreme in this world. So. Oh, there's the fucking shit.
Let's just say that this person, who I'm going to let you say who it is once you open it up, was so excited to do this and wants me to let you know that he's listening and he pays attention.
Uh-oh.
What?
Okay. He's listening and he pays attention. That makes bells go off in my head.
I don't know, man. I didn't open it up. I just got handed to me and I just mailed it to you. So he didn't package it like that. That's how he got it. And I hope there's a lot of tape, though.
No. Thank Christ. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much, Papo. You are the shit.
Supreme Papo, man. He was so excited. I talked to him at work about it, and he was like, yo, Papo, I'm going to get this for him. Yeah, just going to get this, blah, blah, blah. Which one? Is this a good one? Is that a good one? I don't want to get him that's beat up. He wanted to get you one that was mint.
Oh, man, this is good, too. Thank you so much, fucking Papo. Absolutely amazing, dude.
He was very happy. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. I could not be happier, dude. Thank you so much.
Now you got one off your list.
Now I do have one off my list. And it's a fucking banger on top of it, dude. It's funny, man, because I was actually like, I've been looking and looking and waiting and waiting and been searching every time I go to like little shops or anything like that, man, and haven't found one. And Supreme Papo for the fucking win, dude. Thank you so much, dude.
The delicious golden Dominican nugget strikes again.
That is right. Where is it? Fuck.
What are we fucking?
I couldn't. I fucking put the note somewhere, and now I can't fucking remember where I put it.
It was taped to the thing last time.
Yeah, it was taped to the thing, but I took it off there so I wouldn't lose it.
That's all right. The note was from me.
Oh, okay. Thank you again, Papo. You are the fucking man. I can't say thank you enough, dude. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, I am very happy you have that now. And those who don't know, that was on his 10 most wanted list.
Yes, it absolutely was. And he does listen and he does pay attention. And that's fucking awesome, dude.
Can't wait for you to come visit, and I'll make sure that he's up here with me when you do.
Absolutely, dude. I'm hoping it's soon.
Yeah, me too.
Working it out. Oh, I'm working out the what's the term? The logistics.
The logistics.
Yeah.
I go with deets. Trying to work out the deets.
The deets.
No, I actually. Oh no. Wait. Did you ever watch the show Doug?
Like the old cartoon Doug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there something with deets? Or
no.
Beats.
The band that he listened to was called the
Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right.
They sang Killer Tofu and shit like that.
Yeah. No, actually, it actually really grinds my gears when people are too lazy to fucking say like the rest of the word, like deets, detailed deets, shit like that.
No. I absolutely understand that, but that's the world today where everybody is too lazy to fucking say words, so we just have to abbreviate everything.
Yeah, or make an acronym out of everything. Like certain things, okay, like I say some certain things, but like they make so many acronyms now that it just drives me nuts. Like insults have turned into acronyms. Like if I wanted to say something to you, I'll be like, wait, hold on, SMDYWB. Suck my dick, you white bitch. Like, how am I supposed to know that was the intended sentence with that acronym? Yeah,
I would have been fucking lost. If anybody like typed that to me or anything, I'd be like, what the fuck does this mean? I'd be like, is this an insult? Or me being me, I fucking hit the wrong emoji shit all the time because I got dumb hands. And I'd heart it.
Oh, well,
I'd just be like, I give that a heart.
You give everything a heart, though. You like when we talk to each other, I could tell him the greatest thing that ever happened in my life, and he hearts it. I'm like, yes. Or I could tell him the most depressing, sad, shitty thing that happened to me of my life, and then I'm waiting for it. Doop, doop. There it is. So he's consistent. I'll give him that.
I can't help it, man. It's something that started in the beginning when you double tapped wrong and you were like, you know what? I fucking committed, so we're just gonna ride this fucking wave out.
Anything. He will fucking like anything I say in the chat. Like, hey man, my days off got canceled. Like, hey man, I just got my Grail comic book. Like, hey man, if I washed my dick, would you suck it? Like. Everything. It doesn't matter what it's insulting or not.
Nope, it doesn't.
Like, I'm a fan.
I'm a consistent motherfucker, man. What can I say? So what are we doing today?
Well, me and Fuzz here, we've had not a lot of time to discuss what we're going to discuss in this episode. This is really impromptu. This may be delayed a week. Not sure. We'll see.
Yeah.
So since we don't have a real topic, we figured we'd go back to the fuck it bucket.
Back to the fuck it bucket.
Let it go out into the world, because our last episode was mildly serious, and apparently no one gave a shit about that one.
Right. Nobody wants to get inside of our hearts and our feelings and our child.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Understand. It's like that's like our marred episode. That'll be our
Yeah,
marred episode.
that
Kind of
works.
like, you know what I mean by marred?
Is that the episode that is just kind of like there? It's kind of like filler.
Yeah, but it kind of like leaves a shit stain on your legacy. It's kind of like it's kind of, or if somebody does something that shares the same name as you, and then they have it in their heads that they just don't like you based on that. Like the best
I
example I
can
could
see that.
possibly think of is like, did you ever watch Don't Fuck with Cats?
I started it, but I never finished it.
Okay, well, the big cock bag that's in it, real piece of shit that got hunted down from all these crazy internet cat people. His name is Luca Magnotta. All right.
Wow, that's it.
So, yeah, that's not his like. From what I get, that's not his real name. That's just the name that he chose. So now, like me, for example, like I know that his name was Luca Magnotta, and he tortured kittens, and
Right.
you know how I feel about cats.
Yep, I feel the
So,
same way. So fuck that guy.
unfortunately, that name is marred whenever I would, let's say, meet somebody whose last name is Magnotta or their first name is Luca. I'm just like,
I get it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll be our Mart episode then.
yeah, so that's our marred episode, which is unfortunate because we didn't torture kittens in that. We spoke from the heart and nobody gives a fuck about that. So, gracias.
How funny is that though? It's like I want to get to know you. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little bit of my past. Ugh, fuck that.
Shout out to all the Magnottas in the world and Lucas in the world that are suffering because I feel like we know your pain now because nobody cares about episode 11.
Fuck it. So we're going to go back to the bucket this week. We're going to talk about goofy shit. I'm going to keep looking to the side at this beautiful fucking book.
All right.
Like I said, I think these are all mine, man. So these are going to be fucking...
Fine by me.
They're going to be goofy.
We're just going to go boom, boom, boom. Let's see.
Okay.
Like this one's going to be machine gun. Ready? Best story arc.
Yeah, here we go.
We talking DC, we talking Marvel, we talking indie because I got an answer for all tres.
Well, give me all trace then.
All right, boom. Best story arc, Marvel, Thor, God of Thunder. I know that's all I always say. Close second place for that one is going to be a tie between Daredevil, Born Again, and Spider-Man, Kraven's Last Hunt.
Oh, okay.
Independent, very quite easily kill or be killed. Dunzo, nothing comes even close. Yes. DC #1 story arc, Batman, A Long Halloween. Second place, doesn't fucking matter because that will never be topped in my book.
Really? Yeah. Long Halloween, #1, huh? That is a great fucking story. Like, I think that's one of... That, I think, honest to God, that spans across all companies. Like, I think that story is that good to where it's literally just one of the best comic arcs of all time, period.
I agree.
So...
Like that's my #1, and like the second, like I wouldn't say close second. Second, I really really loved the Snyder Capullo Volume 1 Court of Owls. Well, is it Volume 1 and Volume 2? I believe Court of Owls for their New 52 DC.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I guess third.
I think it's 1 and 2. I think Volumes 1 and 2 ended up being all Court of Owls. Yeah. That's actually my #1 DC.
Court of Owls. All right.
Yes. I absolutely loved Court of Owls. I loved everything about that. My favorite Marvel arc, hey, shocker here, God of Thunder. Close second. Close second, though. Fuck. Born Again.
Wow.
And my favorite independent fucking long story arc is Hellboy the Wild Hunt. I absolutely love that story, but like,
oh, I know, I gotta get in that. You told me about that, man.
It's so good. But like the collective whole volume, Omnibus Volume 3, yeah, because Volume 3 kind of wraps up a lot of the Hellboy shit, and all that begins with Wild Hunt, and then it just kind of spans from there. But okay,
I'm trying to. I'm like looking at my bookshelf right now because
Right.
a lot of the DC stuff that I bought. I mean, I'm sorry, a lot of the DC stuff that I read. There, I can speak now.
There we
Um,
go.
as you know, I was talking about my stutter, but you guys wouldn't know that because you didn't watch last episode.
Ha!
But I buy most of my DC stuff in graphic novel form and or
Okay.
trades. And I'm like
Yes.
trying to look from here and I can't really see. I know I definitely read more DC than Batman, but it's
Okay.
just Batman to me is the fucking epitome of DC. I feel like you ask anybody and their mother, commoners, regular people that don't give a shit about books on the street, name me a Marvel character. Spider-Man,
Right.
synonymous. Name me a
Yes.
DC character. Batman,
Batman.
synonymous. There you go.
Absolutely.
So I mean,
Flashpoint is another
yes,
phenomenal
Flashpoint.
DC arc.
Concurred. I
Mhm.
also semi enjoyed Hush. I don't think it's as great as some people make it out to be, but that's okay because we all have different opinions. A lot of people to me tell me, "Hey Brando, you keep pushing God of Thunder, but that is not the best Thor run ever made." And I'm like, "Well, then let me know what the best Thor run ever made is. What is your opinion?" They're like, "Well, I don't know. I don't read Thor, but I read God of Thunder." And I'm like, "Then how are you supposed to tell?" All you're telling me is that you didn't like God of Thunder, not that it's not the best one ever made.
Right.
So,
Another really good Marvel that I've read recently is actually Immortal Hulk.
yeah.
I've really enjoyed the Immortal Hulk.
What I know you're reading the trade. What issue did you end on?
I only read the first trade so far, so I believe it was issue 6.
Okay.
Like,
That's
so, spoilers, whatever, he sees the door.
okay. Yeah. All right. So pretty much, I hate to break it to you, but a lot of people have complaints after that. What
Okay.
starts?
Really?
The biggest one
No.
of them all is James. You know James. Trying to think of his IG name right now. For
For
the
the
love of
love of
comics.
comics. Really? So
Yeah,
he definitely said it dropped off hard.
he fell off that wagon.
Well, I mean, fucking worst case scenario, I fucking read volume 2 and 3 and see how I feel about it.
Fuck it. It doesn't need to be favorites. Let's talk about some other fucking awesome story arcs. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm sorry. I really enjoyed Deadpool, Good, Bad, and Ugly. That was a fucking fun story, man.
You've told me to try that out, and I still haven't gotten around to it yet, so
Um,
I need to.
The Crow, Memento Mori was fucking hot garbage. Don't ever read it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna tell me it was good. I was gonna ask you what if that was a recent. Because, dude, honest to God, I still haven't even read the original Crow.
Listen, that's well, the original Crow is pretty good. It's a little campy, but it's good. But the thing with Memento Mori is, listen, I appreciate fine art. I
Okay.
do. I love splash pages, and as we all know, a splash page could be just fucking 2 pages of one gigantic piece of art with no words. That's
Right.
cool. But when you buy a comic book, especially at the prices these days, because that shit adds up, $5 a book, $4 a book, whatever. So
Yeah.
I buy a book, and what is it? What's the average? 25 pages in a comic? That includes front
I
and back about.
Yeah, 25 to 28.
All right,
25 to 28.
let's say 25. So out of
Okay.
25 pages on 5 or 6 issues, a grand total, do the math, I don't know, 25 times 6. Like maybe 6 to 7 pages total had fucking words in it more than just like uh. So I felt cheated. There wasn't a lot of dialogue in
I
that
can
book.
see that. Yep, I
That
can see
annoyed me.
that. Another arc that I really like, independence wise, is I don't know if you've ever read Wormwood Gentleman Corpse by Ben Templesmith. He writes it and he does the art. And art, obviously, it's Templesmith, so it's fucking killer. But like the stories are really fun, and like it goes in one is like 4 or 5 issues, and then it's another story. So they're all basically just broke
Okay.
down into drawn out stories. But those are
I
really
dig it.
really good.
Oh,
Um, oh,
indie. It's not a comic, but it's not really a story arc either, but it's a book. It was fucking awesome. John Leguizamo's Killer Clown.
I've never even heard of that.
Yes, sir. Oh, try to find it. I believe it only comes, it might come in soft cover, but I got it in hardcover. I had him sign it at New York Comic Con, I want to say 2017.
Nice.
Oh, God, yeah, that's a fun read.
Okay.
Independent.
I'm trying to like branch out from shit that I would normally say.
Oh,
what do you got?
I enjoyed, was it The Days of Future Past?
Days of Future Past. Oh, X-Men. Yeah.
And still on the Marvel train, I actually enjoyed Civil War also.
Okay. I've never read Civil War, so
that's fun.
Like I said, I'm just starting to get into Marvel. Don't fucking hate me.
Listen, that's fine.
I really like the I just started Kate's Venom run, and so far I've really liked that. That's been pretty fun. I can see why, everybody absolutely loves it. And speaking of Donny Cates, God Country was a pretty solid read. I'm not as like, holy shit, this is the best thing ever written, like a lot of people are. But I thought God Country was a very solid, fun read. And speaking of that, American Vampire was another one. Scott Snyder. That was a good ass fucking read. The first initial series, because it fucking branched off too. I'm trying to think of.
What was it? I just had it in my head. We were just talking about it the other day. I feel fucking. No, I just forgot. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it too.
Well, Lethal Protector was pretty good, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was. That was enjoyable.
Okay.
That reminds me, I gotta fucking reread the Kate's run because that shit was so sprawled out, and then with all the delays, everything. Like I'm like, I gotta redo it all.
Yeah, I can feel that.
DC. There's something from DC I read that I really fucking enjoyed, and it was the fucking. I don't know. I'm so bad at this.
I'm a big fan of Kirby's original Demon Run. I thought that was fantastic.
Gotta check that out.
Very, very good.
Fucking. I already said Kraven's Last Hunt. That other big Spider-Man arc where he, Peter Parker no more and turns his back on Spider-Man. Kingpin.
Okay, Kingpin, first Kingpin.
Yeah.
Shit.
That story arc was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many.
Another book that I've wanted to, like, I've never read it, but I've always wanted to, is the Frankencastle story arc.
Frankencastle?
Yeah, where apparently Wolverine's son kills Frank Castle.
Oh,
and then he gets fucking Frankenstein back. Again?
I forgot his kid's.
Is it Dakin?
Dakin, yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I'm looking right at it. I have that. Actually, I have it right there. I can see it. I got it in a mystery box from someone.
Nice.
And it just sat there for a while. I don't know. I might dive into that. Maybe.
Fuck, I've always wanted to read it, but I mean, it's Punisher and
War Journal.
Yes, War Journal's good.
War Journal's good.
Very good.
What the fuck is that DC arc? I'm trying to think. If it's not Flashpoint, it's not Hush, it's not Long Halloween, it's not fucking New 52. It's the one that I'm gonna. Oh my God, Steve Klein, the fucking Bataholic, suggested it to me, so I got it. I bought it immediately. I read it. Oh my God, it's Batman Cult.
Oh yeah, with Wrightson art. Yes. Absolutely, dude. Cult is a fucking phenomenal story. Yeah.
It's a very different Batman story too.
Oh, absolutely. Like it's super. And speaking of Batman arcs, I really liked Venom. Batman Venom. I love that fucking goofy ass story arc too. Batman on the drugs.
I read the recent. I was beginning to read the more recent. Was it New 52 Aquaman?
How's that?
It's so unmemorable that I don't know. But see, that's tough for me because I was reading it last year and I stopped. Like shit at work happened and moving, buying a house and all that jazz. So
Yeah.
kind of took a back seat. I gotta maybe pick that back up again. I remember it was semi enjoyable, but nothing like.
See, the only thing I really, really liked about that was like the introduction of the trench. Like I do remember that quite a bit. Because Jeff Johns wrote that, right? Well, at least the first little bit.
The first skitty. God, I don't know. I've read so much into.
I know you hate Green Lantern, but the whole Blackest Night stuff and Brightest Day, those were both pretty good arcs. They were fun.
I promised Burnt and also DC Comic Queen that I will try to read more Green Lantern. Try really hard.
I mean, the only Green Lantern I can tell you to fucking read because I really enjoy it is anything with Kyle Rayner.
Yeah.
Rayner's my favorite Lantern, though. I just stay away from the Guy Garner shit because he sucks.
Well, I mean, dude, did you watch? You didn't watch Red Sun yet.
No, I have not watched Red Sun yet.
Well, that to me, just wait till you get to the Green Lantern portions of that. So okay. I'm gonna say.
All right, rock on. I did watch the new Justice League Dark, which you haven't watched yet.
No.
So hopefully we can flip and finish both of those and then talk about them on here.
Because I also, the Broly movie.
Yes. And I still need to watch that too.
Mask of the Phantasm, I've watched numerous times when I was younger. My wife has not, so we got to get her in on that because I watched Red Sun and it was very good, but it's still. She's also got to see All Star Superman.
All Star Superman's good. That's another really good arc.
Yes. Oh, phenomenal. Oh, there you go. All Star Superman. I fucking love. There we go. That's one of my favorite DCs. It's not your normal run of the mill Superman story. So that's good.
Well, I mean, it's by Grant Morrison, and nothing that motherfucker writes is ever fucking.
But no, Mask of the Phantasm, as far as animated movies, to me is still reigning champion.
I 100% agree with you, but
so that's not 100%.
No. Okay, I 98% agree with you.
There you go.
Last week, before I watched this new Justice League, I would 100% agreed with you. I really think this new Justice League Dark.
No way.
I'm telling you, Phantasm is my shit. That is still probably one of my favorite things, Batman, period. Mask of the Phantasm fucking is better than any fucking Batman movie. I don't care. That is the best Batman movie I've ever seen. And then I watched this, and I was like, holy fuck. This is almost that good.
Interesting. So, all right. I'm excited.
Like, it's out of the newer DC shit, like, Phantasm excluded, this is the best thing they've done.
Okay.
Like,
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I really, really fucking enjoyed it. So, and I talked to, Stampede Sam about it too. And,
MC fuck your wife.
And, oh, fuck. That'll never not be funny to me.
Never. Oh, God.
Hide your girls when MC fucking fuck your wife comes to town. But no, I talked to him about it, man, and we kind of were on the same level for the most part about it.
Okay.
It's good, man.
Well,
you can grab another.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's see. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm not cheating, because why would we cheat on pulling shit out of a fucking Turtles cup?
Ninja Turtles cup.
Because everybody questions everything. That's why.
Yeah, no shit.
That's why. Tired of it. All right.
Always. Can you not read her writing, or is the question just that stupid?
No, I see it now. Anti-heroes.
Yes.
You know what's funny? I was reading this like a because I was reading this like a Greek would read it, and it clearly says anti-heroes. For some reason, I was like, anti-heroes.
That makes it sound so sexy, though.
Ne anti-heroes. Yeah, not really.
That's fucking great. But yeah, some of your favorite anti-heroes.
Come on. Who do you think I'm going to say? Who's technically classified originally as a villain and misclassified as a villain and is an anti-hero? I'm going to go with
Venom.
No, man. Punisher. Yeah, oh, yes, Venom.
I was like, wait, what? Hold on.
Absolutely.
But no,
man.
Punisher falls in the same shit too, though.
Yeah.
Because he was originally classified as a villain, wasn't he?
Yes, set to kill Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Right.
That's in Amazing Spider-Man 129.
Yes. Lobo.
Okay.
Lobo's always going to be probably fucking, if not my favorite anti-hero. Pretty fucking close.
I really enjoy Deadpool, man. Not that I actually, it's because of the films mostly.
Now is he an anti-hero?
I would classify him as one because the motherfucker kills.
Well, he kills. Yeah, that's true. That is true, and he's kind of he's a mercenary for hire too. So.
Yes, the merc with the mouth, not to be confused with the merc with a beard.
Ha! Two different entities.
Same awesome style.
Works for me.
Hi, Aaron.
But fuck, who else, man? We got Lobo, we got Punisher, we got Venom, we got Deadpool.
I mean,
there's got to be more.
Well, there is. Cable, depending.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Cable, depending.
Baby Summers. Yeah. Baby Summers. How has nobody ever said that shit to him?
I don't know, man.
Oh, motherfucker.
Depending on your take, Loki.
Right.
Or as I was corrected by a very attractive Icelandic woman from YouTube, it's not Loki, it's Loki. So Loki as an anti-hero.
Loki.
Okay, I watched this video of this woman who I watched it more than once for research purposes. She did this whole video on how to properly say characters' names and how she finds it. She's not making fun of Americans, but she finds it funny how some Americans say things. And all right, I could see some shit. Some shit. But she's like, oh, it's so funny because in America they say Thor, when here in Iceland we say Thor.
Oh, so you gotta roll. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You rolled an R. Sit down.
And it's not Loki, it's Loki. And the only one that was way different, well, not the only one, one of the ones that was way different, she's like, yes, they say Heimdall when it's like Heimglufenflabbeschlammen or some shit.
Yeah, no one's going to be able to fucking read that.
That one I get, but come on, Loki and Thor. You just want
to... So fucking dumb.
I know. I mean, not saying that it's dumb in that regard, but come on, you're really correcting me on that. But yeah, so man. I don't know. Back to what I was said. Oh yeah, so Loki is a great anti-hero in my opinion. He's just he's like James. If James was a character in a fucking comic book, it would be Loki because Loki is just a giant cock, but also hilarious.
That is true. I can see James. We're gonna have to get him a fucking one of them old school fucking helmets where it's got the ginormous fucking horns that go all the way back.
Dig it,
and he can just wear that shit all the time.
And he
except for wait. Oh. Okay. We'll get him a helmet and we'll order 2 fucking dildos. We'll cut the fucking horns off the helmet.
And
we'll just fucking the dildos. Oh my god, he'll be a dildo.
I want him floppy though, so every time he moves his head,
it'll be fucking King Cock Loki.
Loki, King Cock. Actually, that just to strike back a little bit there. I don't remember the fucking name of the arc. It's like 5 issues, little mini series. It's actually a lot of fun. It's when Loki like runs for president. That was a fun story arc.
Nicely done. I'll have to look into that.
And that reminded me too, because the same day I bought that, I bought that other one I was telling you about too, Green Valley. That's an awesome indie.
Yeah, I still need to look up that.
Okay, but back to what we were talking about. All right, so we have Loki.
I don't know if he's considered an anti-hero, but Etrigan, the demon, because
not
because he's kind of that half and half, man. Like sometimes he shows up to beat the shit out of people, like that are heroes. Like he's fought Superman, he's fought Batman. I mean, he's fought all these people, the Spectre, everybody. But he also has ended up fighting beside them. Besides. So I would say he'd be my favorite anti-hero if that's how he's classified.
I don't see why not, man.
Second favorite demon, first favorite anti-hero.
Ooh. I feel like The Witcher. I hope when we make...
you feel like The Witcher?
No, with the grunts we just did. So maybe when she watches it, I'll hear it. I'll know when she's watching because we replicated both of us, you know, the Witcher. And then she'll get all...
You'll be fucking doing something, just hanging out. And she'll just be like... You'll be like, oh.
Oh, honey, you're watching Witcher season 1 again. Not going to be season 2, though. She ain't getting wet on season 2 because we're not going to have no more Witcher that we know. Allegedly.
Really? Did they cancel it?
No. They're having The Witcher. It's just they're taking I forgot his fucking name now because I'm all hot and bothered.
Henry Cavill?
Henry Cavill is probably not going to be returning to season 2 as The Witcher, probably because of the whole Superman talks. And I'm telling you, that's probably going to make the show tank because 90% of people that watched that show enjoyed it. And 100% of people that watched that show that enjoyed that portion of that 90% enjoyed that he was hot as fuck and got shirtless.
That's probably true.
That might not be the only reason why they watched it, but don't lie. We enjoyed it.
Is he still like crazy huge like he was in Man of Steel?
Yeah, man. That guy's fucking... That guy's shredded.
Let me get these wet socks. Like, Jesus.
I really
wish. Socks, man.
Everything, yeah, he's got the voice for it. Yeah, so I'm really upset. I want to try that one day. Actually, you know what? We're going to do that. One day we're going to film an entire episode where we just talk like The Witcher the entire time. Yeah. God, I fucking hate you. Yeah. Actually, we honestly sound like fucking rapists. I'm not going to do that. All right.
One more. Let's do it. Not just the bucket, but like actually it. I'd be okay with.
Yep, that was one of mine.
What?
All right. Fine. We're going to do one more than after this because it's going to take like 30 seconds. That's what she said. All right. How closely should the movies be to the comic books?
That is actually going to take a fucking minute.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, dude, because like I think us as comic fans, we want more than anything for the movies to replicate the fucking books. Because we've been reading these books forever. But the thing that I think we as fans in fandom have a problem doing is understanding that when somebody directs and writes a movie, they're in fucking charge, man. They don't give 2 fucks about what you read when you were a kid. I don't care if they're like, hey, I fucking read all this Batman, so I'm going to make a Batman movie. And then you're like, this Batman movie's garbage. It's like, okay, he may have read fucking Dark Knight Returns, which, you know, going back a couple of subjects, is another phenomenal.
Yes, it is. Book. Yes, it is.
It's last thing by Frank Miller that I probably really, really enjoyed.
The only one of 3 things you should ever read by Frank Miller. That's all right, yeah?
Okay, so Dark Knight Returns, 300.
And Dark Knight Returns a second round.
Oh, Dark Knight Strikes Again.
No. Reading Dark Knight Returns a second time.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, everybody hated Strikes Again.
I know, it was fucking dark. Yeah, don't read The Rise of Alexander and the Fall of House Darius.
Yep. We beat that book into the fucking ground with its nonsense. And apparently Master Race wasn't very good outside of the covers. And then this new one, holy shit, the Golden Child or whatever that he just put out.
Golden Showers? What?
Golden Child.
Oh.
But no, man, back to the movie question. Honestly, if you can write a competent fucking film, like, I'm okay with it, dude. Like, I understand that it's your shit at that point. Like, not every studio is going to work like the Marvel studio. And even Marvel did a lot of shit wrong.
Absolutely.
Wrong. They took liberties with a whole lot of shit. So,
case in point, see their two most successful films ever, Infinity Wars and Endgame.
Exactly. They flipped that shit. All kinds.
Take licensing and properties out of the equation. It's also incredibly fucking difficult for them to make even an aspect from the comic books. Like, do you know what's going to be the biggest challenge, in my opinion, for the MCU to pull off?
What's that?
Galactus.
Oh, absolutely.
So you're either going to have 100% CGI, or you're going to have an actor that's going to look really out of place with a really weird fucking costume on, and then they're gonna have to add in a stupid story as to why Galactus is the size of a standard man or woman, whatever they go with. So it's like that's tough.
What didn't they do that with Brolin though? Like, Brolin never dressed up, right?
For what?
Was it for Thanos?
He was like, he was all CG. Yeah, but see, he was CGI'd.
Okay.
But the size of Thanos compared to the size of
Galactus, yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's gonna be.
Well, maybe you think it would work if they did like a big giant CGI like bust. That's all you ever saw of Galactus was just waist up.
Sorry, my mind went in the gutter for that.
Well, I mean, I think, honest to God, like, the introduction of Galactus is going to probably be a lot like Thanos in the sense that you just hear his voice.
Yeah.
Or you see the Silver Surfer at some point.
Well, like, but do you see what I'm getting at? Look at this, just based upon this, the conversation we're having.
Right.
Like, it's either going to be received as, that was okay, or it was fucking corny. Like, it's just, that's one of the characters that's just so hard to pull off, man.
I would agree with that, except there is a thing that surrounds all Marvel movies that even when they do really cheesy, dumb shit, nobody beats on it. Well, until fucking Captain Marvel, but I think that was more because everybody got mad at Brie Larson than the actual fucking film itself.
I didn't hate that movie.
It was okay. Like, I don't really know much about the character, so I kind of went into it. I was entertained.
Yeah.
I like Jude Law a lot, so. Witcher grunt.
Yeah. In here, baby. Give me that sweet, sweet Jude Law dick. I'm sorry.
You got so up on that fucking. I got the tingles in my downstairs mix up.
No, but do you like?
Oh, no, absolutely, dude. I 100% agree.
They either need to go complete CGI and try to stay to the books to give us that fucking giant. He's a fucking eater of worlds, man.
Right.
So either give me that, or just say fuck it. We're gonna go balls deep on the corniness, and just have Arnold Schwarzenegger dress up as Galactus and just come out and say fucking awesome one-liners.
Nice to see you. Yeah, see, I don't know, man, because I'm trying to go through my head right now and think of other films that have used massive CGI like that. Like, there was a movie that came out a BFG.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was called. It was about the big giant. Liam Neeson did the voice or some shit.
Yes. And see, that's the that movie hasn't aged well though.
Right. No,
And
absolutely.
these
Because it's
movies
so
won't
much
age well because of
CGI.
it. Because case in point, did you ever watch Titanic?
Yeah. We've all
Okay.
watched Titanic.
Did you watch it like around when it first came out?
Yeah.
How fucking mind blowing was that use of CGI?
The boat scene when everybody's fucking falling. Yeah, dude. That was awesome.
Watch that movie right now and you're gonna be like, oh.
Ugh.
Another fucking perfect example. Back in what, 92, 93? Spawn. I thought
Oh
that
my
shit was
God,
off the
yes.
hook.
Yes, and you watch it now, and it's
Yeah.
it's off some type of hook. It's just not the good hook. It's off the fucking rancid meat hook.
So, that all being said, this is the biggest issue I have with the comics in the movies and how you got to look at it from a money value, from
Of
making money.
course.
These are companies that need to make money. So if they
Absolutely.
stick 100% to the comic books,
They're not
they would make probably a fucking 1/5 the amount of money that they would make unless let's be honest, these movies are not being made for the comic book fan. They're
No,
being made for
absolutely
the
not.
masses.
Well, and I think one of the arguments for that is like what you're getting at. If they made movies that were just like the comic, like I already read this shit. Like I'm not gonna say that it wouldn't be awesome to see this shit play out, but A, I already read this shit. B, my wife, who doesn't give a fuck about comics, is not gonna want to fucking any way, shape, or form when I go see that fucking movie in the theater.
And it sometimes backfires because sometimes story arcs, if they had the licensing and ability to make, would be better than the shit that they made. And I'm not going to ever diss on Infinity War because that to me is the stand all, end all, be all, numero uno for Marvel movies. But then to me, as we all know, Endgame sucked assholes. And
you can
if
feel
they
it.
suck,
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Can you feel those people getting pissed? Like, what do you say?
But to me, still as great of a movie as Infinity War was, if you read the fucking books,
right?
If that was brought onto screen, I would be fucking blown away. However, other people, I'm going to call them the regulars that kind of sort of they're interested in the movies, but they're just there to be entertained. Exactly. They would sit back and be like, wait. So this motherfucking purple dude did all that to impress a woman who gives no fucks about him.
Right.
That's it. That's fucking whack. That's stupid.
Because the whole thing was based very heavily around Lady Death, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. Makes sense.
But yeah.
But then again, I mean, God, the fucking hoops. Dude, could you imagine how long that movie would have to fucking be?
If they did it, or are you talking about Infinity Wars? Based on Infinity Gauntlet? Yeah, that shit would have to be at minimum probably 3 to 4 movies.
Right. But see, and that's my question is like, it seems like, because I mean, even with Civil War, they just shoehorned that into a Captain America fucking story.
Mm-hmm.
But if they would have drawn that whole fucking thing out, that would have had to have been, I mean, A, you would have had to get a shit ton more licensing. B, you would have had to fucking pull the toy box out of the fucking closet and just like dump it on the floor. And it would have been 3 to 4 fucking films.
And not to mention that also like shit like that confused a lot of I call it casuals, a lot of casuals.
Right, because, absolutely.
Like how it was written too, they're kind of still confused because I still get that to this day. Like, wait. Why would they make Captain America be the rogue dude that goes against that and make fucking Iron Man of all people be the one that's like, no, we need to do this.
Right.
So that already confused a lot of people off the rip. So I figured that they would probably get confused in the movies. So how do you fix that issue? You just throw a bunch of you basically make it a fucking an impromptu Avengers film.
Exactly. And that's basically what it turned into. They just hacked the Avengers.
Now, as far as Batman, I would love to see them actually be very, very true to the books. Like if they ever made a Long Halloween,
well, absolutely,
or Court of Owls,
but
because
see,
they went off
that's the
topic.
thing is both those stories. It really wouldn't be that far of a fucking stretch.
Oh, because it's Batman.
Because not only that, but see, like the thing that most people that do Batman movies just constantly fuck up and forget is that he's a detective.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hate Snyder films all you want. That's the one dude that fucking was like, I'm going to add a couple of small little things in here that show you he is a detective. Yep. And from what I've heard about Matt Reeves is planning to be like almost straight the fuck out of the gate detective. The whole movie is supposed to be very noir driven. So we'll see, obviously. I'm excited. But like, and that's the thing, man, is like, I think with Marvel, a lot of their big time story arcs are so large that fucking like it's so fucking hard to pull off, especially because they sold all the rights back in the day. And now that they're making money, they're like, oh, we need them back. We need them back. We need them back. So we could fucking keep this train going.
No, you're absolutely right. The best, the best way I can explain it is DC is kind of like, I don't know, like a George Carlin. Hilarious. Okay. But he's just, it's a dude walking around on stage telling jokes and everybody laughs. Marvel's like fucking Gallagher. Bunch of noises and smashing watermelons.
Yes. Oh my God. That's like the perfect fucking analogy too.
That's the
but like I can explain. That's the phase I'm actually interested to see, because though I have not read a lot of X-Men, I watched the cartoon a lot as a kid. That is going to be interesting for me to see, because there are so many fucking X-Men. There's so fucking many. And like, it's they're not like Pokemon. Right. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch Jubilee. Fuck. Throw her ass in the trash. But
she's like a magic carp.
But like the X-Men was like never really like a revolving door like the not the Avengers, but the Justice League. Like you had the main members of the Justice League, and there was a lot of stories with them. But then every once in a fucking while, you'd have like Batman hanging out with Mr. Miracle, and then the Flash shows up, and then Green Lantern's fucking flying in the air. But like, I feel like the X-Men, they all played such an important role. You know, like you can't do an X-Men movie without Wolverine. You can't really do one without Cyclops. You can't really do one without fucking Beast, Nightcrawler, fucking Storm,
Wicked Storm.
Rogue, Gambit. Like it's just
you can do one without Gambit.
Take that, Julio.
Yeah, we'll be fine. You wanna draw a card? Take this card. I'm gonna throw my card at you. Oh yeah, Louisiana Bayou, motherfucker.
All right. Well, what are we at time wise?
54 minutes.
Fuck! It's time for the Moop.
The Moop.
The Moop of the week. Would you like to do the honors, or would you like me to do the honors?
I'll drop that cock out, and you fucking jerkle and nurkin them. All right.
Okay. Let's do it.
Unpopular opinion, but also oddly popular opinion. Moop of the week goes to the Corporation of DC Comics
for what they decided to do this week, which is pull away from Diamond, do their own form of distributing, which I haven't I haven't gotten to dive super, super deep into exactly what all this entails. But from what I understand from a lot of the posts I've seen on Instagram and Facebook, The people really, really affected by this are local shops. They are the people that are going to either struggle ordering or struggle trying to figure this out. And apparently, from what I read, a couple of different shops, including mine personally, they have zero people to reach out to at this time to figure out what the fuck. So that part of it, I feel, is pretty fucking shitty to just kind of drop this on your consumer basis.
And to piggyback on what Fuzz just said, I don't give a shit if you agree or disagree. Maybe not all shops are the same, but I know that my shop is like this. So the issue that I was told by Gus over at Silver Age Comics in Astoria was that some shops, unless they meet a certain requirement of amount of books, Diamond's just not even going to fucking send it to them. So let's say you have a very heavy DC following.
Okay.
Now, let's say you're a shop and you order, I don't know, fucking 20 issues of fucking Batman number Who Gives a Fuck and 15 issues of Aquaman Blow Me. And all in between, right?
I need to read that.
Yeah. So you order 50 issues of this, 25 issues of that, DC. It comes to about, I don't know, 200 books, let's say. But then your people really aren't that into Marvel because they're part of the Midwest chapter and Fuzz. But anyway, so now you only order. So you're ordering 200 DC books. You're only ordering 70, not even maybe 50 to 70 fucking Marvel books. Well, now you're only ordering 50 to 70 Marvel books, and Diamond is going to go, well, either A, we're not going to ship it to you because it's not fucking worth our time, or you're going to have to order more, and then you're stuck with a bunch of fucking back issues that you're not going to push because the unfortunate reality of it is the LCS is on a slow decline, and coronavirus helped with that a lot.
Yeah, no shit.
Or, okay, because we're going to need to recoup this money that we just lost from distributing these DCs, all these Marvel titles are going to fucking skyrocket in pricing on how we're going to distribute them to you. Now, maybe Marvel's not going to increase the price per book, but I just lost, let's say, if I'm Diamond, I just lost, I don't know, fucking from Silver Age Comics, the shop, I lost $400 a week on ordering. How do you think they're going to recoup that money? You think they're going to just cut the loss and be like, oh, okay, no problem? No. So let's say if my local shop ordered 500 books and it would cost them however much they get for wholesale per book plus shipping. Well, you think that they're going to these shops are going to be spending more money because this is how it fucking works. Right. If I make 100 toasters and I sell 100 toasters, I get a huge profit. So then I buy 1,000 toasters and then sell 1,000 toasters and I make a huge profit. So then I'm like, fuck, everybody wants these toasters. So I make 10,000 toasters, but now fucking all these people already have toasters and I'm sitting on 10,000 toasters. So instead of selling 10,000 toasters at $25 a pop, I'd rather fucking sell 4 of them at $150 a pop. See where I'm going with this?
Absolutely.
So I think they really fucked these small shops that are now going to have to spend more money out of pocket on top of rent or their mortgage that they're paying on top of everything else. So it's just really unfortunate. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know the whole backstory. There's this podcast I listen to. It's by a shop owner in California. It's a real great podcast. You guys should check it out. It's called The Comics Conspiracy.
Okay.
And he talks often about the behind the scenes shit that Diamond pulls and all this shit. Okay. Like, and don't forget, DC has fucked shop owners before.
Right.
Case in point with the one with Batawang, the fucking first appearance of Bruce Wayne's dick hole.
Oh, Batman Damn.
Like, if you really research that and talk to shops about how that affected them financially, that whole pulling the DC Black and that whole fucking storyline and needing to delay this and needing to delay that. And don't fucking forget, this isn't the first time that DC is famous for delaying shit.
Oh, no. Absolutely
every time a book gets delayed, that's money out of the pockets of the local comic book shop, whether it be Marvel, Independent, or DC. But DC is so known for that shit because they did that on two major titles. Two major titles. First, Batman the Damned, and the fucking
Three Jokers.
Actually, there you go. That too, and fucking the Watchmen.
Oh yeah, Doomsday Clock.
Doomsday
Clock. Yeah.
Like, you know how long that shit took to fucking hit 12 issues?
Dude, it took a long fucking time. Cause it took so long that I know I had that shit on my pull, and it took so fucking long that like I literally forgot it was on my pull.
Yeah, and then you get casuals, man. You get the casuals that walk in off the street. I'm pulling this title. Okay. I want to pull Doomsday Clock. Okay, they come in 1 week. Oh no, it's pushed back a couple months, or it's pushed back, even if it's pushed back a few weeks. Okay, no problem. And then these casuals, like, this is what Gus was telling me. Like, he gets 10 people that heard this whole thing about this amazing fucking Doomsday Clock. They want to get in. They're just right off the street. Dude, after issue 2, they're sick and tired of waiting around that. They just stopped coming in to buy the goddamn book. So he lost money on that. And he had to order those books. And now he has to send them back and whatever they do with it. So, yes, DC Comics, all right, I get it. I get why you did it. But at the same time, you really fucked a lot of mom and pop shops in supporting local shit, man.
Right. And that's the biggest thing here is like, because I'm not even going to fucking front, dude. I am a DC guy. I am a DC guy. Always have been. Always fucking probably will be, because majority of the characters I love are fucking there. And it's just one of those things, dude, where like at first when you first heard about it, you were like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I get it. You're either having a dispute with Diamond or you just want to look into a new avenue of distribution. So as a consumer, I'm like, fuck it, who gives a shit? But then when all this shit goes down and my local comic shop posts a shit up on Instagram saying the only way you will get fucking DC books from us from here on out is if you have them in your pool, because we will not be fucking ordering them because they fucking can't eat that money, especially after what they've all gone through now.
Yes. I think it's terrible fucking timing, man.
It's garbage
DC.
time.
It's DC Comics, and yes, and by no means is Fuzz and I fucking going to sit here and say that Diamond is innocent, because they've fucked us for years, and fuck shops too on the damaged books, blah blah blah. But now you're gonna do double shipping costs, double fucking stocking times, double everything, because did we forget to tell you, by the way, when's National Comic Book Day, Fuzz? It's fucking Wednesdays, right? Well, not anymore. It's going to be Tuesday and
Wednesday. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. It's fucking wild to me that, like, and I think, honestly, dude, I think the reason that this is so impactful, like it's being handled right now, is because as a country, we're still not even fucking fully opened.
Nope.
Like you said, your shops are still fucking closed.
Closed.
Like, my shop is open, but at the same time, I guarantee you, the business from what they normally fucking did before this shit went down is not back yet.
Nope.
Because it fucking takes time for people, like, because every individual looks at the fucking COVID crisis differently. Some people don't give a fuck. Some people are like, oh, I'm just fucking happy to be out of my house. Yep. Other people are like, I ain't going in that fucking place and digging through these fucking bins for all this fucking, because let's fucking not pretend that comic book fans don't have a fucking black cloud on them as seen by casuals, because it's like, oh, they're fucking comic shops, they're fucking nasty, live in their mom's basement, yada yada yada.
That's because they haven't seen us.
No, that's probably true, because they haven't seen you. They look at me.
Nope.
They look at me and they're like, ha, he's half.
Half. Get out of here.
He made it out of the basement.
I'm actually in my basement now, and the closet.
Exactly.
But, yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you 100% on this. Like, I think the reason why I'm naming them Moops and Fuzz is naming them Moops is not just because of that. Not just that fucked them as well. like the timing, man. You're DC. Don't tell me you don't have enough fucking resources and money. You made so much bank off of these movies, even if they were fucking trash. You have what? Warner Brothers backing you?
Exactly.
Like, come on, man. You just fucked the little guy and girl out of these shops, and it's really unfortunate. It really is.
Absolutely, man. And it's one of those things, dude, where like you as a company, as a comic book company, like I feel that especially in today's day and age, you taking missteps like that can hurt your business so much fucking more. Because we live in a world now where the smallest fucking thing can set everybody fucking off. So them doing this shit can make people that have read DC for fucking years just be like, fuck that. I'm never fucking dealing with you because I've been coming to this shop for 20 years. COVID hit and they almost had to close, but they found a way to stay open. And then you just fucking punched them in the mouth right after it fucking happened.
Yeah, big fucking cock punch, man.
So
big time.
Absolutely gotta fucking say that you DC Comics, you win the Moop of the Week this week because your timing is piss fucking poor.
Agreed, man.
All right.
And that's that. And just because for shits and giggles, here's today weekly shout out's gonna go to Norse MGR. Just cause. Why the fuck not? There you go,
Why
Paul.
the fuck not? Yeah. Boom. Get it.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. That it?
Have a good rest of the fucking week, man.
Yeah, we'll try. Bye.
Bye.